Today we are going to understand that how can we start learning DevOps. So either you are fresher or you are an experienced guy or you are working on any IT role. So this is the right video where I'll be going to tell you that how can you start your journey as a DevOps engineer. Hi everyone, my name is Sushant Ketu एंड वेलकम टू माई चैनल। तो सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन यहाँ पर है कि कहाँ से शुरू करें, राइट? और इतने सारे इंटरनेट पे टूल्स हैं, इतने सारे इंटरनेट पे कंटेंट्स हैं कि हम कंफ्यूजन में आ जाते हैं कि हम कौन सा टूल से शुरू करें। हम कोडिंग पढ़ें पहले, हम डॉकर पढ़ें, हम टेराफॉर्म पढ़ें, कुबरनेटिस पढ़ें, कोई क्लाउड पढ़ें। तो आज मैं इस वीडियो में आपको कंप्लीट एंड टू एंड प्रोजेक्ट बेस्ड लर्निंग अप्रोच बताऊंगा। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। सबसे पहले हमको समझना होगा कि डेवऑप्स होता क्या है। डेवऑप्स कंटेन्स अ टूल, अ सेट ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन दैट हेल्प्स टू बिल्ड आवर एप्लीकेशन, टेस्ट आवर एप्लीकेशन, deploy our application and monitor our application. It means that complete CI, CD and CM understanding. So the first step would be Linux. So DevOps starts with Linux because most server in cloud environments run on Linux. So we have to start learning from some basic commands, file permissions, user groups, processes, networking, shell scripting, cron tab, and you do not need to become Linux admin expert initially. Just become comfortable with the terminal. Just try to spend 30 minutes daily on the black screen. And there are so many free resources available. You can get any help from any official website. And I suggest that you should start learning from Ubuntu. Okay, the second tool is networking. So whatever systems available in entire world that all are connected with the help of networking, and how they are connected we have to understand. So we have to start learning from some basic commands of Linux, some basic stuffs like what is TCP IP layers, what is private IP, what is public IP, what is IP version 4, what is IP version 6. Along with that, some basic network devices we can understand, like how hub works, how switch works, how router works, what is IP, what is classes in a IP. So once you understand these things, so it will create a very good foundation for you. And the third thing is complete understanding of cloud. So whenever we want to deploy any application, so cloud is the main tool we can say where our application will be deployed. So either we can take help of Azure, AWS or GCP. And the most interesting part is here that every cloud provider gives us around $200 to $300 free credits in first 6 months. So you can start enrolling and start learning. Next tool is Git. So global information tracker, that is version control system through which we connect our local code to remote that may be hosted on GitHub, and we can also pull the latest update from local to remote and remote to local. So complete, we can say that complete versioning things are happening here. And we have to start learning some basic Git commands like git add, git status, git commit, git push, git reward. So this is one of the important topic here. Then let's move to the man in the middle. That is any CI/CD tool. And that can be Jenkins. That is the conventional way. In spite of an old, we can say that tool, still it is one of the powerful and very companies are using. Many companies are using especially. So we can take help of Jenkins, GitHub Actions is in trend, and also you can take help of any cloud native object. We can say that CI/CD tool. So I suggest that you should learn GitHub Actions first, and you can go through the official documentation of GitHub. That is a product of Microsoft. Then Docker. So Docker is the way through which we containerize our application. So whenever we discuss about monolithic application, so that was complete other part, but now we are using microservices. So for each application there are specific services, and that we can containerize with the help of Docker. And we need to write Docker file, we need to understand Docker networking. So you can take help of Docker official website. Then next thing, that is Kubernetes. So it is one of the most challenging, most demanding tool I can say in the market, especially for DevOps. It decides that how our applications will be deployed, and undoubtedly we already discussed that we can deploy on any cloud most of the time. So we have to understand some basic concept of Kubernetes, that is what is pod, deployment, stateful sets, then architecture of Kubernetes, master node, worker node, and we can start writing some basic YAML file that we can also say Kubernetes manifest. Yeah. So last but not the least, our tool would be Terraform. So Terraform is the tool which we say as infrastructure as a code through which we create any resources on any cloud, and that is the decider that how our resources will be provisioned. So we can take a help of HashiCorp official website where Terraform documentation are there. We can also take a course using Udemy or Code Cloud. Also, I would suggest Code Cloud is the best way. Nowadays, you can take a course simple for Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, any cloud and any CI/CD tool. So these 5 are the pillars of DevOps. So now I'm just concluding this lecture that we have to start thinking widely. We have to become a visionary in spite of having any knowledge. If you are in IT, you can go to DevOps. Just clear all your myth, all your illusion from now onward and start giving some discipline to you. Here I can say that consistency matters more than intelligence. So even if you focus 2-3 hours daily for next 6 months, then you can completely change your career. And if you want beginner friendly DevOps cloud and SRE content with project and practical learning, subscribe to this channel and comment below which tool are you learning right now. Each and every details will be given in this video description. Thank you so much. Have a great